Hello there, it's your friend Phil. It's a quick reminder about PMP exam Tech Camp. It's starting today, and we're going into the technical aspects of the PMP exam. We're taking a look at scope, schedule, cost, quality, and risk. And this is going to be a very deep coverage. This is not the basics. This is those folks who have gone through a boot camp, but who are still having a little bit of difficulty putting a pretty bow around these topics. We're going to be looking at the intricacies of the WBS, of the schedule, of budgets, of earned value, anything formula related, expected monetary value, decision trees, those tools and techniques of quality, and so on. So I thought I should give you a quick reminder. It's starting today. If you are getting ready for the exam and you are struggling, you really need to be in this training. Go to pmsucceed.com and find out more information about this training. It starts at 8 p.m. So there's still time. 8 p.m. Eastern is when it starts. So if this sounds like something you want to do, you need to do, jump aboard and you'll be extremely glad you did. So as you can see here, we've got a data flow for the knowledge area of scope. We're going to be taking a look at that. We're going to be looking at the scope baseline, breaking it apart, talking about all those components, talking about how the WBS can be used when it comes to earned value management and budgeting. We're going to take a look at all of those components you see over there, the code of accounts, root nodes, control accounts, the whole 9 yards of the WBS. And then when we get done with that, the following day, which is Tuesday, we're going to be going into the schedule aspect, schedule management. So we'll take a look at a data flow. We take a look at data flows for each of these areas. And we'll take a look at scheduling software. For those of you that have not used scheduling software, other than Excel or some of these simpler tools, we're going to be going into a robust tool such as Microsoft Project. And we're really going to come away understanding, why does the PMI even want us to know about this? And what exactly would we do in the real world if we needed to put a schedule together? What are all of those technical terms talked about? So we talk about network diagrams, critical path analysis, forward passes, backward passes, those rules for carrying out one of those forward passes, backward passes. We'll take a look at that. Leads and lags, slack and float, schedule compression, and much more. These are just some of the fun topics we're going to be looking at. On Wednesday, we're going into cost management. We're going to take a look at the cost baseline. We're going to break it down, but we're also going to take a look at the data flow for cost. Those 4 estimating approaches, we're also going to go into those. I'll explain those, but then we're going to hit earned value. All of those indices, SPI, CPI, all of the variances, all this stuff that you see right here, all of this stuff, we are going into detail, depth. This is not the basics. Like I said, it's not the basics. And think about it. Realistically speaking, there is very little way you can hit the meat of these topics on the first day of encountering them. Think about someone encountering earned value for the first time. It will be hard to even understand the concept, let alone go into the EACs, the 4 EACs, So this is for you. If you are getting ready, if you're ramping up, revving up, trying to get to the final run-up, you need to be in this, because this will definitely help you. It will definitely put some finality to your studying. On Thursday, we jump straight into risk, because my approach is the big rocks first. Risk is a big rock. It's got 7 processes. So risk versus quality, I choose risk first. The murmurings on the exam, just deafening. People saying risk, risk, risk. Believing the exam is just all risk. I had one student who was so convinced my exam was totally risk. Well, that's why risk is bumped up on my list of things to hit. I want to get you looking at this before the week runs out, before you get to Friday. I know I can do quality sufficiently on Friday after the week has had the better of you, But risk, I would rather do risk on Thursday. And that's why I move it up. I bump it up. So in risk, we're going to take a look at all of the intricacies. There's so many intricacies of risk. It's funny because reading the PMBOK guide, you tend to think you've gotten the full picture. I thought I got the full picture like 10 years ago until I began to unravel more and more, going into the risk management professional exam and teaching this over and over again. There are things I began to realize. A lot of people, they mix up mitigate versus avoid. They think everything is mitigate. No, there's a difference between all of those 5 approaches for negative risks. We're going to take a look at all of that stuff: probability and impact assessments, assessment of other risk parameters, decision tree analysis, EMV, everything. We're taking a look at risk in a lot of detail. Propinquity, manageability, all that stuff that people tend to flip over to escape from the ambiguity. We're going to be taking a look at all of that. And then finally, on Friday, we are going to hit quality. And bear in mind, throughout all of these days, I am giving you some basic quizzes to test your understanding of the depth of the guide. I'm going to be testing your understanding of the key benefits of each process, the essence of each process, tools and tech. Look, by the time I am done, we will unravel those gaps. That is really what this is. This is a gap finding exercise. It's an expose showing you what you need to tighten up on. So if this sounds like something you want to be part of, you need to go to the website, www.pmsucceed.com. If you go to pmsucceed.com, and I'm going to show you here right now, if you go to pmsucceed.com, it will take you straight to where you need to be to sign up for this program, okay? When you really boil it down, you think about it, this program is about $30 an hour. When you boil it down, you know, $30 an hour for training, coaching, mentoring that will take you to the next level for your PMP exam prep. Honestly, it's a steal. If I were you, I would sign up for this. A lot of students tell me, Phil, why did I waste $2,000, $1,000, $500? Why did I go somewhere else? I should have come here to learn. So I'm telling you, do it, okay? When you go to PM Succeed, go through the content. It's pretty much what I've presented to you here, okay? Find that button, click on it. It's going to be a 12-and-a-half-hour curriculum, okay? Find that link, find that button, go to pmsucceed.com. Let me see you there. Those of you who have signed up, I cannot wait to see you. Indeed, I have lots of great things in store and lots of questions that I'll be asking you as well. You see, my job is to get you out of this state of prep. Some folks have been in unending prep. My job is to get you out of it, get you into the exam, and boom, you're certified, and then you can move on. It's all about moving on to the bigger, more important things. But this has to be done. It just has to be done. Some of you have got this on your career plan. Some of you have got this on your to-do list. Your management is looking at you and saying, when are you going to get it? Getting certified when you said you would, it is a signal to management that indeed you truly mean business. It's a signal to management that you can be relied upon to do what you said you were going to do, what you promised you were going to do, what you assured management that you were going to do. Getting certified is nothing more than a signal to management that, yes, you can depend on me. So enough said. I look forward to seeing you. Come with your PMBOK guide. Come with a notepad. Come with an open mind. Come ready to learn. Enough said. See you there.